Welcome to Corporate Politics 101, Lesson 3, Meeting Amnesia. Corporate politics should be a course taught in school. Since it's not, I got you covered. Meeting amnesia is a fascinating corporate condition where your colleague forgets what you agreed on when the CEO disagrees with it. You agree that the project should be delivered on June 15th. Everyone is aligned. When the CEO walks in and says, "Can we have this by June 5th?" Steve, who passionately was defending June 15th 10 minutes ago, suddenly goes, "Yeah, I think we can make it by June 5th. You think? Steve was the chairman of the June 15th committee. Everyone agrees we can't do this properly with 2 million. The CEO, can we make 1.2 million work? Suddenly, Steve, there are efficiencies we can explore. What efficiencies? Steve was just fighting for 800,000. Now they're ready for financial gymnastics. You and the team agree 3 people can't realistically deliver this. The boss says, "I'm sure you guys can stretch." Steve comes in. "Yes, I think we can manage." We? Before leadership arrives, Steve is like, "That's a terrible idea." And then the boss says, "Actually, I think we should consider it." Then Steve is like, "Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking." You agree privately. Let's tell them we need another week. Leadership asks, "Can we have it by Friday?" Steve volunteers you. Says probably can get it done by then. Oh, so now we have meeting amnesia, and apparently you've been nominated for a suicide mission. Steve is not necessarily changing their mind because they suddenly believe the CEO is right. No, they're calculating risk. Agreeing with you privately costs them very little. Disagreeing with the CEO publicly, that's a different price. So they will scan the room. Who has the authority? Who controls the budget? Who controls their promotion? Who can make their life comfortable? And suddenly, Kimbelembele syndrome kicks in. This is why you should be careful confusing private agreement with what someone will actually stand behind when power walks into the room. Someone agreeing with you when there's no power at stake tells you very little. The interesting test is what happens when the person with power walks into the room. And that class is Corporate Politics 101. Next lesson, why hard work is never enough. Visibility is part of your job. You'll stop wondering why Susan, with half your intelligence, became a manager. Susan understands something you don't. Class dismissed.